I can't play or sing. I can't dance, so I'm not nearly as eloquent as Dan. But I made some notes. Yes, I did. And I have a captive audience. Really, I wrote the notes so I wouldn't cry, and there's no promises there either. I am the father of the bride. I'm Rod Coulter. And I thank you for coming. You've driven, you've taken off work, you've been on a bus for 36 hours, and you came to help celebrate me and Caroline. You guys are our friends. Wow. And I thank you. I thank you all, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm moved by your presence here, and thank you. On behalf of Caroline, I did read the notes on the internet, and it told me what to do, so I'm going to do some of those things. I have to thank everybody here on behalf of Caroline, Liam, my gorgeous wife, Jill, my beautiful daughters, Caitlin, Christine, Chloe, my young man, Bentley's son, and Bo Coulter. We welcome Liam to the family. I've got a lot of thank yous, but I would like to publicly thank Jill. Anything that I have done well or have done right in the past 26 plus years have been from your gentle guidance. Quite literally, I would not be here right now because it's the father of the bride, and so I wouldn't be here without you. But I would probably not be breathing or eating solid food or being alive without your experience, your help. You have a wonderful influence on my life, and I thank you. Thank you for being my partner and my helpmate. This wedding, a lot of people thank for the wedding. Christine did this fabulous place. Genuinely helped me get a bow tie. Does everybody see that? I tied this myself. Thank you. But I have so little influence over what happens at this wedding and the time. Caroline told Jill she'd like this. Jill came to me and I said, yes, ma'am. So, thank you very much. But it's wonderful. Good job, Caroline. Way to go, Jill. I love a good party, and this was a fun time. With all our friends. I love it. So, everyone says it, and you don't realize that there's an old man going through pictures of 20 years ago, and you see your baby girl, and you see her growing up in these pictures, and I was a mess. It's just wonderful to see you grow up into this beautiful, wonderful woman that you are. Just touching. But we are a vapor, and time is fleeting, and it's just amazing how fast it's gone. With Jill's encouragement, we've tried to be purposeful with the time, the limited time we have with you guys, and do those things, and have fun, and make memories. Hopefully memories they don't have to see a therapist about, but memories that are good, hopefully. Still, trying to do all those things, but there's not enough. We wish we had done more, to spend more time and enjoy this time. So it's precious, and I encourage you to stop and enjoy those moments. Enjoy the time together. Enjoy the seasons because they are so fast, they are so fleeting, and don't wish for the next one because what you're in now is wonderful and the next journey will be fantastic. So enjoy that time with each other. And so I'm going to tell some stories because I like this and I got everybody's attention. We would rent an RV and we'd go homeschooling on the road, and we'd go out west and we went out east, and I just loved Jill, and she would dress everybody the same. So we'd have everybody in the same outfit. The Bentley and Bo would not wear the skirt, but they were all in the same outfit. But Caroline would be obedient. She would do exactly what she was told, and she wore the outfit, but she would make it her own. She'd find an accessory. She'd have a scarf. She'd have sunglasses, a hat, a purse, something that would be Caroline. It would stand out to make it Caroline. And, you know, Caroline is unique. Caroline does stand out in the most beautiful way. You stand out and you shine. And if you're lucky enough, you get to spend some time with her in her world. You are unique and you are special. Caroline, smile. So when I think of Caroline, I think of her smile. It is contagious. It is warm. It's inviting. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful, welcoming, loving smile. A lot like my beautiful wife. When Caroline walks through the hallway, she emits love. You can see love. You can feel love. You open up and God is shining through you. And it is so beautiful. It is so wonderful. It's so welcoming. It's wonderful. Caroline has also been strong-willed, has always been strong-willed from the time she was entered this world. She came in her way, a little unique. To this very day, she is standing up for what's right. She has strong convictions and she's strong in them. And I thank God for who she is and who she's becoming with Liam. And a little funny story about her tender heart. For Bible Blast, we would do these memory verses, and then we would challenge them to do memory verses. And so a bunch of dads got together, and we said, if you got 2,000 verses memorized, all these kids, and we would shake our heads. Well, now it's not that big a deal. About 15 years ago, it was more of a big deal. And so we did that, and they shake our heads, and my girls would cry because, I don't know, but it was Caroline would cry her tender heart for me. And that is just precious. I love that. Another great memory is House of Conversation is the homeschool group that met on Friday. And so Thursday night is when everybody got stuff done. Thursday night, Caroline would be in the kitchen baking something that I couldn't eat. Okay, first of all, I'm not salty about that at all. But she was baking cake balls or cupcakes because she'd have a report the next day that she would tie in food with that. So she would be baking food for her teachers and her other students and bribing them with food, which is brilliant. It's brilliant. I love that. Caroline, creating memories, making friends from the mundane. That's so you. That's so wonderful. And I love that about you. So Caroline and her creativity. So Caroline, making memories come true, making dreams come true. For our birthdays, she will make you us. I don't know what you guys, maybe you guys, but she makes us a cake. Whatever cake we want. I have had an ice cream cake with candy on top. Oh, it's good. Chloe turned 13 a couple last year. Can you believe she's 13, really? And she's beautiful.
She's 14 now.
But she was 13. See, it's nice by, I'm telling you. So Caroline made her 13-layer cake, each a different color, candy inside. She rolled out the skirts from gumdrops on little something or other around it because that's what Chloe wanted. Chloe wanted that cake, and she made her dream come true. She is unique, and she has the gift of being able to make people feel special and making dreams come true. Something I really love about walking into my house, my wife cooking. I walk in, it smells good. And I let her know I love the way it smells in my house. And I come in and she gives me a warm embrace, and man, my life's better because of her. And so I should have known Caroline's home. Of course she's home. She's home for this time. I come busting in the kitchen, and Caroline's in the smelling great. I'm thinking, Jill's making me something. She's cooking zoodles. They're zucchini noodles, okay? They were delicious. I love them, but it was great. And Caroline has learned, she gives me a warm embrace every time I see her. I love that. I love that. I love you. Liam, you are a lucky fellow. First time I met Liam Langdon was at the Classroom Conversations dodgeball games. And I noticed that he was hanging out with my sweet Caroline a whole lot. Every time I looked up, he's hanging out with her. Well, who is this skinny kid? Time went on, and he kept hanging out with my sweet Caroline. Not in a bad way, but he was persistent, and I appreciate persistence. So I was fortunate enough to have breakfast with him a few times this summer. And once again, one of those things I wish I had more. They were fantastic. And then was talking about learning from our kids. I learned from you. And it's neat. It's neat to have that time. And I want more of it. And that's just it. I want more of that time to build that relationship. But it was fun. And I told him we had some things in common. And persistence is one of them, and loving Caroline is another one of those. But what I wanted him to hear was that I try to let my girls know that they're precious the way they are, and they're worth fighting for. And that Liam, he persistently pursued Caroline. And I mean persistently pursued Caroline. In a loving, respectful way. And it just warmed my heart. Because, I mean, you would just be there. And I just love that. You were there and you would constantly, consistently, persistently pursue her. You fought for her. Dude, you fought for her, and that warms my heart. I love that. So we both agree, Caroline is precious, and she is worth fighting for. Well, obviously, I love Caroline a lot, but I'd like to publicly declare that I love Liam Langdon too. I love you, and I love my new son. I forgot something. Liam is a man after God's heart. He wants to be in His will. He pursues God daily. He loves my Caroline. I could not ask for more. And I want to publicly, you have Jill and I, you have our blessing. It's my honor to pronounce a blessing publicly over Liam and Caroline on this, their wedding day. May you be blessed in your love for God and continue to pursue Him. May the peace of God always guard your heart and your mind. May you be blessed in your love for one another, discovering the uniqueness of each other and accepting them as God's perfect provision and the one who completes you. May the love you share and has been sealed by your vows be unbreakable and unshakable when the enemy of love tries to destroy the covenant of marriage which has been established today. May you, Liam and Caroline, experience God's abundant love and boundless grace in your marriage today and always. May God bless your union, and bless your path. Here's to Liam and Caroline.
Such sweet, sweet words. I can't think of a better way to celebrate these two than for everybody.